Today I'm going to show you how to fix a small hole in your Superlove. This has obviously been caught on something, so we've got a tiny hole that's formed here, and I'm going to darn it so that it doesn't get any worse and so that it becomes much less visible. So I've got normal ordinary thread. I'm going to start by putting the needle a little bit away from the hole, and I'm going to put the needle through the fabric so it's not visible on either side, going through each line of knitting. It's at a very small scale, this. You might need a magnifying glass. So I'm going to go through the fabric across the hole like that, and I'll pull it until I just see the end of the thread disappear. You'll note I haven't put a knot in the end of the thread. I'm just going to pull it through, and then we go back the other way across the rows of knitting. It helps once you've been through twice. The end of your thread is quite secure, but don't pull it too hard. And I'm going to put a bit of stretch in there so that I can clearly see each row of knitting. I'm going to go across the hole, try to catch as many of these threads that are hanging into the hole as possible, and then across to the other side, just catching the tops of those rows of knitting. I'll keep it quite stretched while I'm doing this. Makes it easier to see, and it helps to hide the thread in the end. So off we go again, across. See that hole starting to close up? Catching those loose threads if I can. Just give it a bit of a pull. I can see that I have still got some loose threads at the bottom of that hole there, so I'm going to go into the middle, and I'm going to go the opposite at 90 degrees down the fabric and just pick up some of those threads by going up and down. Don't want to overdo it, so that's just enough. I'll pull the thread through one more time, and I'll take it further up into the row of knitting before I cut it off. And once you've given that a steam, it should be fairly invisible.